All right, Brent, it's time to show everyone at home the woman who took catering her shower to a whole new level.
All right, well, I like that. Well, this woman could not be any more of a Friends fan.
Right.
So much so that she had her let's say that 3 times fast, bridal shower themed after a popular TV
pretty
show.
Cool.
Take a look at this
I'm
if
a
I can
fan.
try to talk about it. All right, this is Anna Sehome Khan. She loves Friends. Her cake is one example of how much. Its topping reads, "He's her lobster." That was, of course, uttered by Phoebe, you know, Smelly Cat Phoebe, when she was talking about Ross and Rachel.
Is that Smelly Phoebe or Smelly Cat?
Smelly Cat, sorry.
That was a good episode. And, I mean, look at this Friends cutout. Chandler, Ross, and Joey were all able to make the party. Okay, well, not exactly, but this cutout sure made it. And it looks like they did a fabulous job, right? The ladies also had a chance to pose with them, too. I was a fan of that Central Perk part that I just saw.
Most certainly. And when it came to the food, there were, of course, sandwiches and even some amazing cheesecake. Although, don't worry, no one had to eat it off the floor, if you got that pun from the show. And then there was Nestle Toolhauser cookies and that generous helping of Monica's candies. Man, that show had a lot of sweets.
It really did. I was a huge fan of the show. That would have been fun. Okay, so don't forget about the shepherd's pie truffle. This one did not have any peas and onions like Rachel's did.
Ugh.
But one thing it did have, you're not a fan of peas and onions, Brent?
No.
One thing it did have was a spot for one of the biggest themes of the show. And that, of course, is we were on a break. Now, that is a picture I would have loved to have taken. Cool. What a great idea.
Yep.
What do you think?
I liked it. I think anytime you can do a themed wedding, I think it's always fun in that aspect.
Especially Friends. I mean, I always think about that, too. Are the kids, is that going to be one of the shows? You know, I'm trying to think of like an I Love Lucy that I still love to watch. Is that eventually going to be what Friends is? I just can't
I don't know.
imagine.
I think the 70s show theme,
Yeah,
that would be hilarious.
yeah, that's true.
If you can go out and find all that retro clothing, big bell bottoms. I mean, could you
that would
imagine
be fun.
the polyester, you know, leisure suits, you know, with the big ruffles?
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
like
funny.
it. I like it. All right, well, one of the highlights of any newly married couple at their wedding is that of the first song, of course. The pressure is unlike any other, though. It's not unheard of for some couples to take dance lessons leading up to the event. It does, after all, kind of set the tone for the marriage.
Yes, it does. That got us wondering, what were the top songs for the first dance? We found the following on not.com. All right, coming in at number 5, At Last by Etta James.
At last.
That's right.
I
Go
won't,
ahead,
I won't
Steph.
serenade you, Brett.
That's an oldie but a goodie. Number 4 is 1,000 Years by Christina Perri. Now, that song was taken from Twilight, Breaking Dawn soundtrack.
Okay, well, number 3 is also from a movie, and a classic one at that. As Time Goes By from Dooley Wilson is from Casablanca. And the runner-up spot belongs to As from Stevie Wonder. And the most used song for a first dance is dun 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 dun, Amazed by Lone Star. I can't believe even today this would still be the #1 song.
My
That's
brother
crazy.
sang that at his wedding.
Really?
So, yeah, he did.
Okay, so you know somebody who's...
I do. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What was your first dance song?
Mine was not a popular one. The name of the band is Griffin House, and it's called Better Than Love.
Better Than Love.
Yeah, one of my favorite songs. What about you?
Well, we eloped.
That
So
was my
in
plan
college,
originally.
great idea if you want to save some money.
Right, yeah.
It was I'll Still Be Loving You by Restless Heart. That I mean, we didn't have a first dance because we eloped.
Yeah.
In fact, we eloped after me driving a boat for a church group after about 8 hours on a lake.
my
So yeah, I had
gosh.
this giant windblown 1980s hairdo, you know.
Where were you guys? What city
we were
were
in
you
Oklahoma. We were in
Okay.
Okmulgee Lake,
that's a
Oklahoma.
cool story.
So
Yeah.
Restless Heart was our big group.
That was our plan originally. We were going to elope in Canada, and it turned into planning a wedding in 3 weeks of just under 40 people. But I say all the way.
All right, well, we found all of these on not.com, and we want to know, what was your first dance
let us
song
know.
at your wedding?
Yeah, let us know. We'd love to hear it, and you can find us on social media. We are everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let us know.
Most certainly. And we do always love hearing from you at home. Well, stay with us. We have some amazing pause ability coming up.
That's right. Just after the break, these guys look like they are ready to hit the dog park, but they are headed to your local schools instead. Find out why coming up after the break.
And a look at a movie that's being called one of the most original in years. We give you a peek at that just a little bit later.